Me, I came from a traditional school, and that's been the one at the back of my mind all the time. But my wife said, let's bring him to a Montessori school.
I checked 2 schools actually, one traditional school and one Montessori school. When you enter the classroom, you can instantly feel the peace inside the classroom. There's a buzz of the children learning, they're doing their thing, which I don't know what are they doing. Are they playing? What are they doing? Some are chatting, some are handling some materials.
I would be given an assignment in school and I would do it a different way, a more creative way. And I think the teachers appreciated that in the traditional school. So now that I'm an adult, there was no other option really but for me to send my children to Montessori.
Parang baliktad, because I grew up, you don't want to go to school, you go to all the trouble, making excuses, I don't want to go to school, I don't want to go to school. But my children, they love going to school, and not going to school is like a punishment for them. So with that, you can see that they're really happy to be in the classroom, they're really happy with their friends.
They look forward to going to school. They love the setup of the classrooms where you can socialize and mingle and learn from your other classmates. They enjoy that the teacher is always available to assist them for any questions.
They want to do things on their own. They're very independent. They're just taking a bath. I want to do it by myself. If they make a mess, like they spill something on the floor, I want to clean it by myself. Sometimes they just fight over it, like who will clean the mess that they'll fight over. I will mop the floor,
It's not something that you teach. Nobody can teach that. It's something that evolves inside the child. It's sort of a God-given thing that's inside you, and all the guides and everybody around you, your parents and the environment, has to do is to get that to come out.
Interesting how she goes through a process that is so unique. It's not as if a task is given and she just wants to complete it. She wants to complete it her way, in a very creative way, in the best way that she can.
After school, they still have time to pursue other interests or other things that they need. So it's just not academic that is being developed. Also, the other curricular activities are being developed as well. So they can really turn into very well-rounded children.
He doesn't have that timidity to say, I can't do this. He doesn't have that thing that pulls back his confidence. And that's significant, because the academics and all these things that you're able to accomplish will follow. As far as I see it, will follow if you have that in place.
There's a buzz, the children are alive and lively, but there's a certain peace into it. And at that moment, I fell in love with the classroom. Wow, so this is the Montessori classroom, and I would like my children to be in this classroom.
I believe that there is no other way that a child should learn but this way, because I saw how it made my childhood, my learning, different and exciting, and I think I'd like my children to go through the same experience.